Hello everybody, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. Fudge Nuggets. Unfortunately, Spicy isn't here, because she's been really busy lately, and, well, if I didn't record, I'd have nothing to post, so yeah. It's okay though. Hopefully she'll get whatever she has to get done, and then she can join in later episodes soon-ish. But for now, off-screen, I once again got another class to level 70, which this time it's Samurai. So I figure in this episode I will do the 60 to 70 Samurai quests. So let's start. I almost forgot to mention a woman had come calling on Musasai at the inn. Judging by her appearance, she's a compatriot and a samurai. At that time, I couldn't bring myself to bring the news to her, but in hindsight, perhaps it's best that it came from you anyway, seeing as you were Musasai's pupil. That, and he freaking made me murder him, which still upsets me. The visitor is in front of the quicksand. You'll recognize her by her dignified air. Dignified, you say? Right. Oh, hello, lady. You appear to be a samurai, yet you are not of our land. May I ask who addresses me? Your mother. Well, that should be... that you should be Master Musasai's pupil. Tell me, where might I find him? Buried? Why did the old man make me kill him? Is that the way of it? Words cannot well express my sorrow. I had the honor of being acquainted with your master in the past. Permit me to introduce myself. I am Makoto of the Sekisegumi. Ours is the peacekeeping force of Kugane, a port city in Hingashi. I journeyed across the seas hoping to meet with Master Musasai, but it seems I must settle for paying my respects. Might I trouble you to show me to this, to his resting place, the Silver Bazaar you call it? Okay. I'm in your debt. Let us away then. Alrighty. Let's go down then. Now that I think about it, exactly where is the Silver Bazaar? Western Thanalin. Well, crap baskets. Hold up. Actually, let me just go to the teleport crystal. Save myself a trip. There we go. So how are you all doing? I'm doing alright. I've just been really tired lately. For some reason I've been having to take naps in the middle of the day. I don't know if it's the heat or what. It's been freaking like 90 degrees plus every day for the past few days. It's been driving me nuts. I can't stand the heat. The heat's bad for me. I'll melt. I swear I'll melt. Go faster, little turtle. Use your little turtle eggs. I heard a stompy stomp noise. That could have been the cactuar making that noise. That'd be weird. Oh, it's the freaking oil pumps. Or cerulean pumps. I'm not even sure what it's supposed to be in this game. They look like oil pumps to me. You couldn't possibly be running into wolves that are that strong here. Really. Why isn't she fighting? I mean, she's a samurai. She should be strong enough to fight these things on her own. Let's see, there's no mistaking your blade work. Indeed, Master Musasai trained you. Forgive me for standing idle as you fought, but I had to make certain that you spoke the truth. Master Musasai seldom took on pupils, you see, but any doubt I may have harbored has been utterly dispelled. Now then, let us continue on. Oh, of course she was testing me. I see how it is. Not wanting to believe me. Increasing the cogs. Yeah, I've got a bunch of really old, low-level quests just sitting around. I don't think I'll ever get around to doing them. There isn't really any benefit, except for finding out some more story. A beautiful ocean view. He will surely be at peace here. As you may know, Master Musasai had one other pupil before you. Ugetsu is his name, and he is wanted in Hingashi for the murder of countless dignitaries in the Bakufu, our nation's government. Though his weren't the hands that wielded the blade, Master Musasai created the killer, and in the eyes of the law, he was deemed no less responsible. As a samurai, he was expected to commit seppuku in order to atone for the crime, but he refused. As a result, he was branded a craven in Hingashi. Well then. But naught could be further from the truth. Master Musasai fled not because he feared death. This I knew in my heart. In beholding your blade work, I know now what it was that he sought to do. He wished to make amends by training a new pupil. Such was the shame he felt. Death was not sufficient atonement. Nay, the only way he might know peace was to begin anew with a worthy successor who would bring him honor. Know that Ugetsu is no common killer. He's a notorious insurgent who seeks to tear down the status quo. No few samurai sympathize with his cause, and every day more rally to his banner. For a time he remained in hiding, but our operatives report that he has recently resurfaced in Kugane. By all indications, he is poised to strike a heavy blow against the Bakufu. 'Twas for no other reason but to petition Master Musasai's aid that I journeyed here. Alas, it was not to be. As I came, so too must I return alone. My thanks for showing me here. Brief though it was, 'twas an honor to meet you. Fairly sure I'm just gonna end up helping you anyways. Seems to be the way these things go. Really? Making me teleport all the way back to town. Fine, fine. Oh yeah, a few minutes ago I watched a new anime I hadn't seen before. Looks like it'd be interesting. Unfortunately, apparently it was part of some contest, so they've only ever made one episode. And so far there doesn't seem to be any plans for a new episode. But I would really like it if there was new episodes. It's called Luger Code 1951, I think. Something like that. It looks like it would have been really good. Honestly, it kind of reminded me of a freaking, what's it called? A Miyazaki anime. So it'd be really nice if it was continued. Let's see, you took her to see Musasai. Doubtless he was happy to have a visitor and one from his homeland besides. So the wayward pupil is up to no good again. It's certainly worrying, but there isn't much outsiders like us can do. We can only hope that Makoto and her comrades will triumph over this Ugetsu. I'll let you return to your business, but pay me a visit from time to time, you hear? It's lonely without the old man around. It's not my fault he's dead, I swear. Okay, so it is my fault, but he made me do it! He made me do it! I swear. Let's see, I have a letter for you that arrived at the inn. It's from Makoto, the Hingan samurai who came all the way here seeking Musasai. Can't imagine what this might be about. Let's find out, shall we? Oh yeah, can't imagine. Let's see, dear Ikeda, I pray this letter finds you well. You received me with kindness when first we met, and I write to you in hopes of depending upon your kindness once more. You will recall what I told you of Ugetsu and his growing faction of insurgents. Upon my return to Kugane, I was dismayed to find that his influence had spread to alarming proportions. Outbreaks of violence have become a regularity, and the men and women of the Segumi struggle to maintain order. Each day we fight, and each day our strength is shorn further. The enemy, it shames me to say, completely has our measure. I shall speak plain. We are in desperate need of aid, and I beseech you to lend your katana to our cause. As Master Musasai's last pupil, your skills would help us to turn the rising tide. I know full well that I ask much of you, to journey halfway across the world and involve yourself in a struggle not your own. Yet I ask I must, for should the Bakufu fall, the realm would be plunged into chaos, and innocent people would be subjected to untold suffering. With all my being, I pray that you will answer our call, and ere long, we shall meet again in Kugane. Sincerely yours, Makoto. Okay. Musasai's first and final pupils pitted against each other. There's certainly poetry in that, and you can take comfort in the knowledge that you'd be fighting on the side of justice. Justice! Where is she? As Makoto writes, though, it's a lot to ask, and the decision is yours to make. But for my unsolicited opinion, I reckon you should do it for the old man, if for no one else. Yeah, of course I was gonna do it. What else would I do with my life? I live to serve, apparently. Let's go to Kugane and get myself this fancy samurai armor whenever I finish all these. I've been wanting to get that. I mean, I never really chose to get this armor. The only reason this armor looks this way is because this is the same armor that I'm wearing on my monk, and two of the pieces are monk exclusive, so it changed those to black versions of the actual armor that I was wearing. Which, I don't really care for it. The samurai armor, though, I do want. It looks yummy. So, let's head over here. And those fools still haven't added the bloody housing. I want my housing. I already have enough for a mansion. I've literally waited like 4 or 5 years to get a mansion. I swear to muffins, I better get a mansion. Oh, it's for, like, everyone in the guild. It's a FC mansion, but, yeah. Let's see, a samurai yet yours is not a familiar face. Makoto's foreign guest, I take it? My apologies, but she is not on hand to receive you. She is presently leading a mission to Sakazuki, where insurgent leaders are meeting in secret. However, they are late to return, and I must confess that I grow worried. I would go and find them myself, but I cannot well abandon my post. Might I ask you to go in my stead? Okay, this is worrying me. Oh, no. Okay, I'm worried. I might not be able to complete this. Crap. Because the whole reason I'm doing this is because Gin told me, oh, the samurai quests only take you to freaking Kugane. You don't have to go through the entire bloody friggin' world. Apparently Gin might be wrong. Because if all these samurai quests happen to be located in these areas, and areas past this point, I'm screwed, because I'm not that far in the story yet. I'm gonna have to look it up. Well, at least I can fly here, so don't have to worry about that. Unfortunately, I can't buy the level 3 map that makes me go even faster yet, because I'm pretty sure I have to complete the story to unlock that. Freaking bugs. Go away. Sorry, people, a little... I don't even know what kind of fly it was, but a fly flew at my face. Just like... Mah! I swear these areas feel bigger than the Heavensward areas. Or, at the very least, they feel like they have a freaking... how do I put it? More empty space, I guess? Alright. How can I help you, Makoto? Well, apparently I have to save you. Again. You made it sound like you were strong enough to take on those wolves that were fighting you in the other area. It was like you're just getting wrecked. Why? I didn't notice my chicken was this strong. Go, almighty chicken. You'll save the day. Please tell me these quests aren't gonna take me into freaking, like, the Locks or Yansha. Unless it's an area of the Yansha that I can reach. See, by the Kami, it's really you. I know not how to thank you, Ikeda. We caught wind of a secret insurgent meeting and came here hoping to learn something of their plans, but they were the ones who knew of ours. They were expecting us and laid a trap, and had laid a trap. Before we knew what was happening, we Hingans live by a rigid caste system, wherein one's standing in society is inherited rather than earned. My comrade he hailed from a poor farming village. His family grew scarcely enough to pay their lord his dues, and it was all they could do not to starve. In order to escape the shackles of his birth, he sought a new life in Kugane, a more progressive district, where a man may yet rise from his station. He became a samurai in hopes that he might one day have the power to bring about change to an irrational system that holds people hostage to their birth. So, you realize that their goal makes sense. It's just probably their methods that's the problem. Souls such as him make up the Seki Segumi, those raised with a plow in hand and not a blade. You'll find none among us born into a samurai family. Ours is a ragtag band gathered from the lower rungs of society, yet for our disparate origins we are patriots all. Ugetsu and his cohorts, too, claim to be patriots, but in order to bring about their change, they would as soon see our nation razed to the ground. As with any nation, Hingashi is not free of problems, far from it. But should the Bakufu be toppled, the great lords would rise against each other in a bid for power. Oh, so they're going to end up... They could end up accidentally causing, like, a feudal era. The realm would be transformed into a battlefield and another age of blood would begin. If we are to prevent this, if we are to protect the peace, Ugetsu must not be allowed to succeed, no matter the cost. Transform and roll out. Forgive me, now is not the time to hold forth on my passions. I shall bear my comrade back to the barracks. Pray join me there. Is he dead? I'm not quite sure if I killed him or not. I did kind of slap him around with a katana. Oh, crap, baskets. Wait, no, wrong bloody button. Button! Why do you betray me, Button? You're supposed to be my friend. Well, anyways, if I can't complete these, then, like, if I'm, like, halfway through the episode and I reach a point to where I can't continue the samurai story, then I'll just freaking continue the main scenario. That way I can get farther and maybe unlock the rest of the freaking samurai areas. Let's see here. So go up here. And see what they've got for me. It still annoys me that these quests don't really give any reward. Although I guess it is specifically so people don't technically have to do the quest unless they want the final attack. Let's see, that's enemy should know our plan. That the enemy should know our plans. The loss of a comrade pains us, but we are grateful for Makoto's preservation. She has told me all, as Master Musasai's pupil, your blade would be most welcome in these dire times. Ikeda, pray allow me to confirm your intent. By coming to Kugane, may we take it you to mean that you will aid us in our fight. Yes. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. Our cause is much bolstered for your blade. Without further ado, I would introduce you to our captain. However, there is one thing I must ask of you. Pray keep the fact that you are Master Musasai's pupil to yourself. If it may make little sense to you, but that you shared a master with a wanted criminal would mark you out for suspicion. That is simply the way of it in our culture. Lieutenant Shiden alone knows the truth and understands, but few are as open-minded as him. It occurs to me I've yet to introduce myself. As Makoto says, I am Shiden. Or Shiden. I'm guessing Shiden. Lieutenant of the Seki Segumi. And may I apologize for our orders penchant for procedure. When I sent you to find Makoto in my stead, I could not leave my post due to a prior duty. He said duty. Tending to the whims of a visiting dignitary, pressing business as you'll no doubt appreciate. Now, if you'll wait for just a moment, I shall bring Captain Kongo hither. Alrighty. Oh, I really hope this is end up being an hour and freaking 30 minutes of reading. Let's see. May I present to you Ikeda Komori, who has journeyed from faraway Eorzea to aid in our cause. Though he is not of our land, I have witnessed his skill at arms firsthand and have every confidence that he will prove an invaluable ally. I don't like the look of him. I am unhappy. Okay. Captain? You would have us trust our lives to an outsider? For all we know, he is one of Ugetsu's or even an Imperial spy. Captain, please, Ikeda is a good man and true. I personally vouch for his identity and shall assume all responsibility for his actions. Should his origin give you cause to doubt, he would do well to doubt us all. The sons and daughters of nameless farmers and laborers and the kami know what else. Well then. Very well, but mark my words, outsider. A single misstep and I will cut you down. You could try, and then I would kick you, because I freaking punch gods for a living. Now then. Forgive the captain, my friend. He holds himself responsible for all our losses, and we fight a losing battle. Maybe he should commit seppuku. In spite of our best efforts, we are no closer to ascertaining Ugetsu's whereabouts, nor do we know the full extent of his operations. In light of the recent ambush, I fear there is a breach in our security. As if we had not problems enough, His Excellency the Tyro, one of our nation's most powerful men, has chosen this juncture to come to Kugane on an embassy visit. Ugetsu will surely look to wreak further chaos, and it falls us to the Seki Segumi to keep our honored guest hale and whole. We will be out in force providing security, and I pray that we can rely on your blade as well. Okay. I too must beg your forgiveness for the captain's outburst. With naught to show for our efforts, he grows ever more irritable. Now that I must return to my duties, we have no task for you at present, but in case of an emergency, pray remain near with your katana near at hand. Hopefully that emergency does not involve an area I haven't been to. Otherwise, I'm screwed! Let's see here. Koto's stricken look bespeaks a serious incident. Ikeda, that's terrible! Captain Kongo, he has committed seppuku. Well, that I was joking! I was joking! Why would you do it? I was freaking joking! I was not expecting that. Oh my god. Now I feel bad. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. He wished to atone for his failure to catch Ugetsu and all the casualties we've incurred. So he wrote in the letter they found next to his body. With His Excellency the Tyro soon to arrive in Kugane, all is in chaos. We haven't even had the chance to hold funeral rites. It is all Shiden can do to keep our order functioning, yet function we must, for the Tyro is likely to be targeted by Ugetsu and his cohorts. As part of the security detail, I am tasked with patrolling the short pier area. I should be grateful for your extra pair of eyes, Ikeda. I am in your debt. If aught strikes you as suspicious, I ask that you notify me at once. I was joking. I was freaking joking. That does not mean you turn around and do what I joked about a few seconds later. I swear to God, this game. I had no idea, people. I was not expecting that. Oh my god. Alright. What's next? Well, I know what I'm gonna call this episode. I was joking! Oh my god. I wish Spicy had been around to see that. She'd laugh. Oh, lordy. Alright, is she up here or is she down there? Which is it? Down there. Alright. Let's check. There's nothing out of the ordinary. Okay, let me guess. I'm gonna find a boat with contraband or full of samurais. Just a thought. For the people wondering, I really haven't looked anything up. It's just... I've played so many games that certain... freaking, like, just the way story paths are going have become a little predictable for me. I'm sure the same thing has happened to all of you. What the crap is that? Let's see. You catch a sight of a quaint charm. Why does that water look so weirdly textured there? Huh. That's a little weird. Okay, let's see what this quaint charm is. Oh, I guess I just gotta turn it in. Alrighty. Let's just head over there. If Makoto is within range, hopefully. Doesn't help if I couldn't see her anywhere. Oh, there she is. Alright, Makoto. Let's see, there you are. Did you observe aught suspicious? Blood-stained charm. Alright. See, a charm and it's stained with blood, but where have I seen it before? Heke! Gasp. This belonged to Captain Congo, there's no mistake. It even adorned his neck. But how did it come to be at the docks? They freaking murdered him and made it look like he committed seppuku. Really? Did he actually see his body? Perhaps he went for a stroll before taking his own life. No, I myself did not see it. So he didn't even commit seppuku, he was just straight up murdered. Alright then. Could it be 'twas but a ruse? That the captain did not kill himself, but rather was slain by insurgents. Sounds about right. Kind preserve, if this is true, it would mean the enemy walks among us. The question is, who is it? We must notify Shiden at once and have him bolster security around the Tyro. To the Thavnarian consulate! Alrighty. So, run this away. I want to get an umbrella hat. Go this away. And I swear that freaking name Festus. The reason it's weird for me is because back when my grandma was alive, we had this really fluffy black cat, and my grandma would call it Festus for some reason. Let's see. Why isn't the lieutenant here? What is he doing? What's he doing? Come now. Surely you know of His Excellency the Tyro's predilections. You mean the rumors were true? What? It is whispered that the Tyro is wont to indulge his voracious appetite for pleasure houses under the guise of official duty. If this is the case, then he will be in Sanjo Hanamachi, and so too will Shiden. Let us hurry. So he's in a freaking... I forgot the Japanese name for it. Crap. What's the name of that movie again? Hostel. Well, I'm not sure if that's a Japanese name for it, but you know what I mean. You went to a freaking hostel. Or bordello, whatever you want to call it. Or you can just simply call it the whole house. And hop! Ow, my legs. I broke my cankles. Kajinare. By the way, people, just so you know, I have added my Steam, like a link to my Steam profile on the homepage of my YouTube channel. So if there was anyone, like I know earlier I've mentioned was like I'm open to doing Let's Plays with viewers and all that sort of stuff, which I did kind of realize that there's a lot of freaking people with the same name for Steam, so it kind of makes it a pain to try to find me. So now there's a link there if there's anyone who's looking to do that, just so you know. He's starting to look like a traitor here. Sheedon, what are you doing? Well, that answers that question. He's the traitor. And he murdered freaking what's his name? You two, why are you not at the docks? I was given to understand that the Tyro is come not an official but personal business. I thought he is, but that is none of your concern. At any rate, I have the area well covered. You may return to your stations. If you have it well covered, you had no business pulling out your sword. She didn't wait. There's no danger here. Why was your katana drawn? Yep. Here we go. You were too clever by half. More the pities we failed to finish you off on Sakazuki. Yep. That was predictable. Your foreign friend was supposed to die then as well, but we underestimated Musasai's pupil. How could you, Sheedon? The captain was your friend. Let me tell you a tale. I was born in a farming village and grew up in squalor. Our liege lord was a tyrant, one who wrung his peasants for everything we had. None dared to rise up for fear of their lives. My parents, pushed to the brink of survival, mustered the courage to speak out. For their troubles, they were promptly arrested, but it did not end there. Nay, our lord wished to make an example, and so he had them burned alive before the gathered villagers. Well then. Through gritted teeth I watched my mother and father die, powerless to help. In that moment I vowed to myself that one day I would change all that is wrong with the world. I took up the katana and trained like a man possessed, and eventually won a place in the Seki Segumi. In the beginning I was overjoyed. Finally I could make a difference, but reality couldn't be more different, and ere long I came to see the Seki Segumi for what it was, a tool of the powers that be, glorified guardsmen who patrol the streets for petty criminals. This sounds pretty familiar to me. Wink, wink, cops. Samurai justice, these things are not but hollow ideals, and they can change nothing. This I realized to my despair. American cops specifically, by the way. And not all of them. I understand that. Not all of them. But there's more than enough of them. Let's see. But then I met Lord Ugetsu, and he awakened me to the truth that in order to bring about true change, we must bring down the Bakufu. We must tear down the establishment and dig it up from its rotted roots. You are my comrade, and I feel your pain, but Ugetsu's path leads only to death and destruction. Countless people would be made to suffer. No more than what we endured in our village, there is no hope for a Hingashi but to be reborn in the fires of conflict. This is madness. I will not allow your twisted vision to be realized. This is dark. This whole scenario is starting to sound familiar. Then it seems we must cross blades, but are you certain you wish to do so here, where an unwitting passerby could come to harm? It wouldn't reflect well upon the Seki Segumi, I know. Let's take this to Matsuba Square. The others are out on security detail, and there will be no one to disturb us. I get the feeling this is gonna end up just being a distraction, and then they're gonna freaking kill the Tyro while we're distracted. I hope not, but it wouldn't surprise me. Who the crap is freaking spamming free Koopa nuts here? Ain't no Koopos here. No Koopo-Bopo. I knew that we needed to be rid of you, but I had not expected to do the deed myself. And this music sounds like final boss music. And sad music at that. I hope she has a way to heal me, otherwise I might be in a bit of trouble. I'm just going to do this. And do this. this, and this, and voila. Aha. I should have killed you up long ago as I did the others. Oh, I interrupted him really quickly. Oh. Well, so much for that attack of his. Are they here? I don't think they're on our side. Yep. You fools. Oh, the Sekisugumi's about to be slaughtered, aren't they? Alright. Jesus Christ, really? Alright. Let's do this AoE really quick. Let me guess, this whole fight right here is just to teach you, oh, you can do AoE spam. The samurai. Oh, sweet muffiny Jesus. Well, that problem got solved really quick. And now he is quickly surrounded. Oh. Oh. Well, how the hell did he survive? I would be reading this, but it's going by so freaking quick. I'll try to read it for you all, whenever this is over. I'm just gonna heal. This is actually a pretty lengthy fight. Stabby, stabby. Ah, crap baskets. Holy freaking crap baskets! I'm just gonna get out of there, thank you. Someone's casting healing on me. Not quite sure who. Slicey slice. Are you done yet? Nope. I'm just gonna do a running attack right here. Oh my god! Jesus. And stab. And done. That's it for that. Ethan, we cannot risk endangering the citizens. Yes, but where's the Tyro? There's so much text in that bloody fight. It'd take me like 10 minutes to read it all. I mean, surely you all can pause it. I hope. Let's see, it's over Shiden. Over nay, Kongo, this is only the beginning. Long live Lord Agetsu! He's gonna commit seppuku, isn't he? Yep. Honestly, I think it wouldn't have been laughable if they would have just done the whole, like, kneeling on your sword pose rather than just falling over dead. Let's see, farewell, old friend. May we meet again in the next life. Captain, thank the Kami you're safe. Will you tell us what happened? I will, but first there's something I must do. Kata, for your timely intervention, I give you my thanks, and for my earlier discourtesy, I beg your forgiveness. That's right, you better bow to me. Allow me to thank you also. Were you not on hand, there is no telling what might have come to pass. Alright. Enough with the formalities. With me gone, Shiden would have had free reign. He was the last any of us would have suspected. Aye, when he told us that you had committed seppuku, none thought to question it. A convenient lie, but a poor one. Any who know me well should know that I would not take my leave ere I had dealt with the insurgents. To do so would be the greater shame by far. Now then, let me recount to you my tale. Late at night, Shiden summoned me to the docks to discuss an urgent matter. As I approached him, the wretch slashed out at me without warning. Though I couldn't react in time to dodge the blade, for a blessing it caught my charm, sparing me a fatal wound. My momentum sent me over the docks and into the sea, where I remained until it was safe to resurface. My lungs were ripe to burst when Shiden finally left. Such an ordeal that must have been. Having learned that there were traitors besides Shiden, I kept to the shadows and watched their movements, and the rest you know. With the Tyro safe and the traitors dealt with, we may return to the barracks. Let us continue our conversation there. Kata, my thanks again for your help. You better thank me. After all the crap you put me through. Now I just need to get over there and hope the next few missions don't send me into any other areas. Preferably, I would be happy if most of the missions just took place in this city. Let's see, you journeyed here from a distant land in order to lend your strength to our beleaguered order, yet I drew my blade upon you. As it turned out, 'twas those whom I thought I knew and trusted that betrayed me. Suffice it to say, I feel a right fool. But now we have succeeded in rooting out all traitors in our ranks. Now we have, and from those we caught, we were able to wring out some key details of their operation. Shiden had been seducing our men over to Ugetsu's side. Those who proved unamenable to his advances were killed, like her comrade in the recent mission. It makes my blood boil to think that those most loyal among us were struck down by treachery. What of Ugetsu's whereabouts? It appears he makes his base on the mainland, somewhere in Yansha, but the precise location still eludes me. I want to stab something. Forgive me if I speak out of turn, Captain, but even as we laid our lives on the line, the Tyro went about satisfying his urges. Can we truly say that we protected the peace this day? Well, do I understand your frustration, Makoto, yet for his many vices, there is no denying the instrumental role the Tyro plays in keeping the realm whole. Ever are the great lords watching for a fracture to form, by which they might break the status quo and assert power. Through skillful intercession and manipulation, the Tyro keeps each of them in check. 'Tis no secret that the Bakufu is a cesspool of corruption, but in spite of this, we must protect the peace, such as a samurai's calling. Though you come to us from afar, you share this calling with us. I pray that we can continue relying upon your blade, my Aijin, samurai friend. Again with the bowing. Allow me to add my voice to the captain's. You are a stalwart ally to our cause and a samurai true. Master Musasai was not mistaken in choosing you. Alright. Next. The great tidings, Ikeda. We've ascertained the location of Ugetsu's hideout. Captain Kongo has the details. A moment if you would. I swear to muffins this better be in a place I can reach. Otherwise I'm gonna be sad. Ikeda, you are welcome. We scoured Shiden's quarters and what should turn up among his possessions, but missives he received from Ugetsu. They point to a certain ruin in Yansha. Now, word of Shiden's demise will have already reached Ugetsu, and he must assume that we will track him down ere long. But he will not, cannot run. To do so after losing his right hand would cost him much of the momentum he has painstakingly gained. As I see it, two choices remain to Ugetsu. He will await our coming, or he will bring the fight to us. Either way, the stakes are high. As you know, Ugetsu is a peerless swordsman. Only you, who bested Shiden, and perhaps myself, could stand a chance against him. As captain, my place is here at the barracks. While I hold fort, I bid you and Mikoto to journey to Yansha, and there to hunt down Ugetsu. I shall pray for your safety and success, and if instead the rogue should show himself here, rest assured I will give him a rousing welcome. Yansha lies upon the mainland across the Ruby Sea. We will first make for Namai, a small mountain village, and thence go after Ugetsu and his cohorts. Okay, so maybe it's in the part of Yansha that I can actually reach. Or at least it seems to be. So, let's go there. Which mission is this, by the way? Oh, this is the second to last one. Okay, so to Namai. Hopefully the last one takes place in this area. At least I desperately hope so. Let's see what happens. Unfortunately, I can't fly here, so yeah. Well, can't fly here yet, anyways. Honey? Honey. You know, there's a certain part of Namai I cannot reach yet. And you have gone to that exact location, which is irritating me to no end. I swear to muffins, I better be able to get through by swimming through this freaking thing. My guess is that's probably not the case, but we'll have to see what happens. Who am I kidding? I wouldn't be that lucky. Because the story hasn't taken me there yet. God dang it, that annoys me. Unless she's down here? Surely she isn't. Wait, I went to the wrong place. Okay, I feel like a dumb. I dumb. Don't worry, people. Though after this set of quests is done, I will immediately go back to the main scenario because there isn't any other level 70 jobs yet. Although next in line will be Ninja, and then after that probably Bard, and then Black Mage, maybe? As you can tell, I prefer to play Damage Dealer. So I have been playing these classes in a specific order, leveling them up. It usually only takes me about a week to level each class up to 70. Almost a week anyways. Could do it faster if I just grind it all day, but so far I've just been doing like duty roulettes, or daily roulettes I mean. Well, daily roulettes, and every now and then I'll do a extra mission, because normally I gain like 1 level a day, sometimes 2 if I'm lucky, but yesterday I gained 3 levels on Ninja, because I was bored, and yeah. So Ninja will at least reach a little faster. Let's see, the ruins serving as Ugetsu's hideout is near. I shall scout on ahead, meanwhile pray scour the area for insurgents and tend to them. Oh joy. Onward, almighty chicken! Oh, I have to go through here. Joy! All the joy. Hopefully I don't run into too many murderous birds or other creatures. I'll just close that for now. And flap. My non-flying wings that kick me out of my mount, because why not? Unfortunately, that bridge is broken, so there's no point just trying to cross that. But it's nice that you can swim in this. Because, you never got to swim in Final Fantasy XI. Or fly, for that matter. Oh god, those freaking Venara things are hideous. I don't even know what the crap they're supposed to be. They look like demonic monkeys. Like demonic monkey dog things. Alright, Mr. Insurgent Blade, how badly are you gonna hurt me today? Not much, I hope. Nope, you're gonna hurt me a lot. No, chicken! Come back, almighty chicken! I need my chicken. That could have hurt. Hey, Mr. Chicken, you wanna, you know, heal me? Thank you. Yeah, this probably solved really quickly. Or if not. Okay, I think I'm gonna put Mr. Chicken in healing mode since even free stance isn't doing enough for me. Oh god, those things are freaky. Oh, an Aether Current. Perfect. I don't remember if those things give XP. I don't think they do though, so... eh. Okay, don't diddle me, Mr. Monkey. You don't want to. Mr. Monkey over there is a little too close for my liking. God, those faces. Oh, of course, now there's two of them, because why not? It's not like the first one nearly killed me. And stab. Ooh, what noise did that just hear? Oh, that's the sound when the Kin key maxes out, I guess. Alright, any more of those things? Of course there's more. Why wouldn't there be more? And of course there's more monkey things in the way. Onward, almighty chicken. Super Ultra Omega Chicken. Still want to die, you black. Why is there three of them now? God dang it! Give me a bloody freaking break. Yeah, I know that they at least go out of their way to make it so that they freaking have less HP the more of them there are, but come on. If I didn't have my freaking chicken with me, I'd be screwed. Now then, take your lumps. Do I have any new abilities? Let's see, Hagakure. Oh, that's the new ability that will get me even more kinky. Okay, is that it? Please tell me that's it. Go over this away. My headphones. I need new headphones badly. Should be getting some next week, but until then, my headphones are gonna be a pain in the butt. Let's see, Bakufu Scum. Let's see, Ugetsu is nowhere to be seen, and that means he's on his way to Kugane to pay your captain a visit. Kai, preserve, we must hurry back! Okay. We've no time to waste, Ikeda. Let's hurry back to Kugane. Okay, let's return to Kugane. Now I come back and the city's gonna be on bloody fire. Or not? Maybe? Hi. Oh, he's wearing that old armor. That used to be tome gear for Heavensward originally. Although it was for the monk. Really a black and white haired freaking, or brown and white haired clone of, what's his name? And the old man probably just died, unfortunately. Yep. Why do you gotta kill the old guys? Come on! No! God dang it. Alright. Now I'm gonna have to kill him. Let's see, forgive me, I was too weak. Yeah, you got blood coming out your mouth. The Seki Segumi, yours now. You must finish. You must finish. Oh, that's it. He's dead. And what were you all doing? Just standing there like a twit. Well, well, for a moment I doubted my eyes, but it really is you, Kagetsu. I hadn't expected to see you in Seki Segumi uniform, dear sister. Oh! That's a plot twist I wasn't expecting. That actually was legit not expected. What the crap? That stance. Yes, the very picture of Master himself. So you are Musasai's final pupil and the samurai who felled Shiden. And you are next. We meet at last, Ugetsu at your service. Like you, I trained under Musasai, and like you, I was made to walk his absurd path. We are practically brothers. It's a shame, then, that we must stand on opposing sides. Hingashi has known peace for too long. Her leaders have grown soft, and they spend their days in decadence. Their existence is a blight, one that must be burned out with the fires of revolution. To kindle this fire, I bade Shiden assassinate the Tyro, but thanks to you and yours, the attempt ended in miserable failure. Till now, we have kept to the shadows, but that time is past. No few people share our vision, and by bringing them into the fold, we shall have the strength to face the Bakufu openly and defeat it. Removing your captain was the first step in this endeavor. With him gone, the good men and women of the Seki Segumi may choose with their hearts. If there are any souls here who would join our cause, we welcome you with open arms. The offer stands for you, too, Kagetsu, my brother pupil. Wait, is he calling me Kagetsu? Or her? Will you not create a new world with me? No, I guess she's Kagetsu. Wait, create? You can create not with the edge of a blade. Nay, what you seek is to do is destroy. Should the Bakufu fall, Hingashi would be plunged in another age of blood. That was a really derpy nod. Blood will flow, aye, but it will serve to nourish and strengthen a new nation, one that is free of the corruption that tainted the old. What we have now is not peace, but stagnancy. Hingashi has become a morass of decay. And we samurai must be the tsunami that washes it clean to make way for true peace. A samurai fights to ward off chaos, not create it. Have you forgotten Master Musasai's teachings? Clearly my breath is wasted on you, but what of the others? Will you remain mindless slaves to the Bakufu, or will you join me and bring about true change? That's a fancy katana. Disappointing. I had hoped some of you would see sense, but if we must fight, then so be it. I have no desire to spill blood needlessly. Let us settle this away from the masses on the Isle of Becco. Your people against mine. Though if I may make an observation, it seems you may want for blades, dear sister, now that your men are aware of our connection. Well then. Hear me, my comrades. As leader of the first squad, I have been chosen to carry on Captain Kongo's legacy. The battle against Ugetsu promises to be bloody, but come to what may, we must prevail. The future of Hingashi rests upon us. And they're not having it. Well, at the least, it looks like this episode's going to be about an hour and 20 minutes long. Unless the next quest is an area I can't reach. Let's see, forgive me, Ikeda, but it is all true. Ugetsu is my older brother, and Kagetsu is my birth name. Though I have... I'm guessing she said got rid of it, essentially. Let's see. We were born into a samurai family in the capital, Bukyo. Or Bukio. From a tender age, Ugetsu showed tremendous talent as a swordsman, and everyone knew him as a child prodigy. But to me, he was always the kind and caring brother. I was proud of him, and I couldn't have been prouder when the legendary Musasai took him as a pupil. Then he took to the road for his training, and I never saw him again. It was a different man who returned. Instead of easy smiles, he wore frowns. Instead of a good-natured quipping, he engaged in heated tirades directed at the Bakufu and the Great Lords. There was so much anger, but more than that, there was despair. Despair for his country. Not long thereafter, he parted ways with Master Musasai and began instructing me in the katana. As far as back then, I believe he harbored the dream of toppling the Bakufu, and so he instilled in me the skills to survive in a war-ravaged world. In time, I came into my own as a samurai, and then it happened. My brother assassinated high-ranking officers of the Bakufu, and our family was made to pay the price. Our line was ordered wiped from his existence. My parents were summarily executed, and 'twas only by chance that I escaped their fate. Out on the streets and without a home, I journeyed to Kugane. I adopted the name Makoto and knocked on the Seki Sugumi's door, with but one purpose in mind, punishing Ugetsu. We may share the same blood, but I can never forgive him, for our parents' blood is on his hands. But for all my determination, I am no match for my brother, and while his cause grows in strength, mine only weakens. In our culture, people are defined first by their birth, and the revelation that I am kin to Ugetsu has shaken my men's faith in me. They may not accept my authority, even though the captain willed it. And with him gone, there is not I may depend upon, save mine own conviction in you, Ikeda. Even should it cost me my life, I swear to end my brother's ambition. I pray that you will stand with me through this trying time. So far they've killed 2 old men, and I would hope they wouldn't kill the girl too. I mean, come on. Come on! Let's see, Makoto looks defeated even before the battle has begun. Ikeda, my fears have become reality. Members of the Seki Segumi are deserting one after another. Finding out that I'm Ugetsu's sister and you Musasai's pupil has shattered their faith in our cause. With so many gone, we haven't the strength to face the insurgents. We have to convince them to return somehow. There's no 2 ways about my connection to Ugetsu, though if we can dispel the stigma surrounding Master Musasai at least, they may yet have a change of heart. I require but a chance to speak my piece. Will you help me round up our disillusioned comrades? I'll look around the barracks and the north side of town if you could focus your search on the south. Okay, I've got to go around town then. Let's see what happens. I'm sure they're gonna say, "Yeah, I don't want to go cause I'm prejudiced." For no reason. At least no good reason. I mean, sure, his last pupil murdered a bunch of people, but who's to say I won't? Who's to say I will do the same? I don't think I will. Not yet, anyways. Still plotting it. They say you bested the lieutenant, but I'll be damned if you didn't use dirty tricks you learned from the craven Musasai. The captain calls. What's the insurgent's sister want now? Might as well see what sort of lame excuse she's got in store. God, these people are so whiny. He's like, man, she's his sister. It's like, yeah, she's a sister. Families don't always end up the same. Let's see, what do you want, Aijin? I have not to say to the likes of you. The captain desires a chance to explain, while I suppose it wouldn't hurt to hear her out. Okay. And then next is the guy over here. Why is there only 3 of them, though? Surely there's more than 3. Well, of course, it's just gonna be more than 3. It's just having me get just these 3, I'm guessing. Sinryu. Alright, where's the last guy? Baby-faced, really? Alright. Let's see, look, it's not like I mistrust you and the captain, it's just I can't work up the will to fight anymore. She wants to talk, does she? Well, I doubt anything she says will change my mind, but I'll go along with it for now. I wish there was a... They should have made it so Samurai has a trait that makes them run fast, similar to freaking Ninja. I mean, I don't see why not. It's not like Samurais are tanks. There should be no reason they can't run quickly. Seeing as they have abilities that make them dash around to begin with. Okay, so... over here, and it's the final bloody quest. Hopefully not too many horrible things happen. Let's see here. By the Kami, this is awkward. Let's hear what she has to say, and this better be good or I'm going to the tavern. Really. See, my thanks for your help, Ikeda. Let's begin before they change their minds. Okay, here comes the speech. What speech? I don't know, though. Let's see. Hear me, my comrades. In our nation, Musasai is a name that evokes loathing. All know that his were the hands that created the monster Ugetsu, and all know that he evaded responsibility for fear of death. But naught could be further from the truth, for Musasai ever taught that a samurai's calling is to preserve order. However, Ugetsu seeks to do the very opposite. In bringing down the Bakufu, he means to usher in such chaos as to trigger another Age of Blood. Ugetsu may have trained under Musasai, but he was no true pupil of his. Nay, his true pupil stands before you now, and he, like his master did, wields his katana to protect the peace. About protect the peace, you like to say, but what did Musasai ever do to protect the peace? Can you tell us that? That's the same question. All we know is that he challenged warriors the realm over and never was once defeated. An impressive feat, to be sure, but it's neither here nor there. It takes strength to protect the peace. As we strive to hone our skills through rigorous training, Musasai honed his through duels. Well... oh. He went on a quest to right wrongs as Kogarashi. He brought evildoers to account as Kogarashi. Wait a second, the Kogarashi? The mystery samurai who roamed the land smiting the wicked when I was little? The man who protected the weak and punished common crooks and great lords alike before vanishing like the wind? It was Musasai all along. I became a samurai because of him. Me too, Kogarashi was my hero. I wanted to change the world like him. Looking back, 'twas when first I heard tell of Kogarashi that the desire to take up the katana took root in my heart. Okay. I had known that Master Musasai journeyed the land with my brother, but to think that he did so as Kogarashi, could the experience have pushed Ugetsu to his extreme beliefs? Very well, Captain. We were wrong about Musasai, but what have you to say for yourself? That's right, we haven't forgotten about that. Your brother's the bastard that's trying to tear down our nation. How can we trust you? Arg, enough! I've been biting my tongue, but I can't stand it anymore. Oh, hi, tiny person. Hello there, Ikeda. Fancy seeing me here, I shouldn't have doubt. The idea occurred to me to visit Musasai's homeland, you see, and you know how spontaneous I can be. But what do I find upon arriving but this painful display of narrow-mindedness? The old man would be turning in his grave. Who the hells are you? Who am I doesn't matter. What matters is what I did, and that was to journey with Ikeda and Musasai on a quest to right wrongs. We've established that you all respect and admire Musasai, who happens to be your childhood hero, Kogarashi. Well then, you should know what he used to always say about his own countrymen, that you're so focused on a person's birth, you're blind yourselves to his true worth. It's so bleeding obvious, I can't believe I have to say this, but having a villain for a brother doesn't make Makoto a villain. In spite of their relationship, she opposes him, for God's sake. Now look at yourselves. None of you were born into samurai families, but through hard work you've made it this far. Become who you wanted to be. What Makoto has done is no different. Like you, she's broken free of the shackles of her birth to live a life of her own choosing. By the Kami, why could I not see this? After all we've been through together as comrades. Damn it, you're right. How many times have I had to put up with scorn because I came from a poor village? But there I was doing that scorn to the captain. Strike me down for a fool. I've always despised this aspect of our culture, yet all this time I remained its unwilling prisoner. Come, my friends, let's bring back those of us who are still at large. We have a battle to win and peace to protect. Good. It's about bloody time. Had to go through that whole dramatic spiel. You're the gentleman from the inn in Old I owe you a debt of gratitude. Oh, don't mention I'm a showmaster by trade and words are my domain. Swords, not so much, so I'll bow out here. Ooh, I think I'll go and take a dip in one of these hot springs I've heard so much about. The rest I'll leave in your capable hands, Ikeda. Put a stop to Ugetsu and give the old man the peace he deserves. Sounds about right. Let's see. The appointed hour is nigh. Let us make for the field of battle, for the Isle of Becco. Where the hell is the Isle of Becco? I swear to muffins, it better not be in the locks. Isle of Becco is in the Ruby Sea. Okay, that's not too bad. I'll just teleport there and go there. Thankfully, so I could do all this in one night. Well, in one video. Good! Now I just have to fly up again. What are you doing down here with the turtle people? Find a poof ball! Go the poof ball! Oh, the poof ball. I shall worship the poof ball. Okay, over here. Or as Spicy likes to call it, the freaking... What was it? Glory hole mount? I swear that girl. She's silly. She's so silly. Let's see, babyface Seki Sugumi, all my doubts are banished. I stand ready to fight with you. I'm pleased to say we were able to round up everyone. All that remains is to fight as we've never fought before. And, right, let's give those insurgent bastards a thrashing they'll never forget. Good, now heal me. All wayward members are returned and all with their resolve restored. Let us go and face Ugetsu. The sad part is she's probably going to end up crying because we ended up having to kill her brother. Because why not? Will this false peace continue, or will the fires of true change sweep across the land? Today we decide Higashi's history. Today we decide whose path is right. Musasai's are mine. There is but one among you worthy of being my opponent, he who trained under mine own master. Come, Ikeda, show me the strength of your conviction. Ooh, this is a fancy song that I haven't heard yet. Ooh. I like this theme song. I haven't heard it before, I don't think. Unless it was played at the end of one of the other boss fights. Oh, this is going to be awkward. Such nostalgic blade work, there is no doubting under whom you trained. But no amount of Musa-sized training will grant you victory over me! For I have transcended our master. So you say. Oh, hi. I'm just gonna back away from you now. Okay, no one's casting healing on me, so for some reason during this fight it's just kind of healing me itself. Which is pretty neat. I don't mind that at all. You have learned well. 'Tis plain you will not fall easily, for I shall call upon my true strength. Still yourself. Freaking clench thy buttocks! Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright. I'm just gonna dodge that. Thank you. Okay. This music reminds me of Kingdom Hearts. That's why I like it. Oh, sweet oh no! Oh no! Oh no! All the no's. Jesus Christ, this guy's a beast. I want to know samurai skills like that. Give me those abilities, why don't you? Oh, sweet muffin. Okay, there's a lot of AoEs to dodge. Was this guy a freaking god? Oh, my freaking muffins. Oh, this is gonna hurt. I'm just gonna go over here. Stab you in the butt. Oh, wait. Okay. Alright. Sorry about that, people. Wait, did I pause it? Yeah, I paused it. Oops. Didn't mean to actually pause it. I meant to mute my mic. But nothing really changed. Jesus Christ, this fight's freaking hard. Well, hard in the sense of he does not seem to want to die. Oh, sweet muffin. Now he's going all freaking... What's his name? I forgot his name. The joke boss. Gilgamesh. Oh dear God, oh dear God, oh dear God, oh dear God, oh dear muffins, oh dear muffins! Could you chill out with the AoEs for muffin's sake? I mean, come on. Oh, God. Oh, okay. Again, chill thy muffins. And yes, I realize I have a freaking damage over time I could have been using on him too, which I didn't use on him for some reason. Oh dear God, oh dear God, oh dear God. Oh, that didn't... Oh no. Jesus, game! Give me a bloody freaking break. This is as bad... This is like a freaking primal fight. With the amount of AoEs this guy's throwing at me. Slayer of 1,000 souls. Hey, you can't hit me now, prick. Alright. Finish him off. Okay. Now he's defeated. I wonder if she's gonna go all hero on him. There was an old movie. Well, not really that old, but an old movie I watched. It was like a martial arts movie called Hero. And there was this one part. Well, I mean, it's different because she's his sister. But there was this one part where this one guy died. And I guess later on... yeah, he died. Oh, well, I guess it's not going to go Hero on me. Alright, let's see what happens. She's not going to kill him, is she? Why do you stay your blade? Don't give him a reason to cut you down. It is over. The heavens have chosen. Now strike me down. Oh, she's having a seizure. The samurai must be decisive. Finish me or I shall finish you. Well then. That escalated quickly. Ah. Had to make the sister kill the brother. Good, you've grown strong, little sister. And dead. Well. Not much can be done about that. Come, my friends, let's return to the barracks. And it turns out he's not actually dead. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, they've been showing a lot of people bleeding out of their mouth in this game. They didn't do that before this expansion, as far as I can remember. Which is why it's a little unsettling every time I see it. Then again, if they're going to have the name Blood in the name, I guess they kind of have to have blood. Alright, back to Kugane to finish this off and get my fancy samurai outfit. And weapon. Unfortunately, I still don't have the bloody accessories that can go at that level because, well, I need to finish the story first. And that's going to take a while. Now then, let's see what I gotta do. Well, of course I know what I gotta do. I just gotta freaking do all the talking. All the talking. Here we go. See, we've succeeded in quelling a major threat to the nation, and it was in no small part due to you, Ikeda. You have my eternal gratitude. While not all insurgents are accounted for, without a leader to unite them, they will eventually scatter to the winds. As for me, my appointment as captain of the Seki Segumi has since been made official. 'Tis a heavy burden, but I swear to bear it with honor and live up to Captain Kongo's faith in me. Meanwhile, the revelation of Kogarashi's true identity has been doing its rounds of our order. It would seem that nigh all of our young members idolized him and joined out of the desire to make a difference. In embarking upon his quest, I believe that Master Musasai, in part, wished to sow the seeds of a new generation. Ugetsu sought the quick path to change, and cared not that it was fraught with strife and suffering. He saw Hingashi as a dilapidated house, fit only to be torn down. But Master Musasai sought to restore this house, board by board, nail by nail, one injustice at a time, even should it take several lifetimes. To ensure that his legacy lives on, I will embark upon my own quest of change here in Kugane, and I pray that you will do the same no matter where your road takes you. Alrighty. And that's the end of the samurai story. So, a lot of people died in that. Killed a merchant, killed a freaking... killed an old man. Another old man was murdered, and now I killed her brother. Great. Sam I am, really. Oh, wait. Okay, open this box. And get my fancy armor. And voila. Now I am too sexy. Let's see how the weapon looks. I haven't actually gotten a good look at it. It's pretty good. It's pretty alright. Kinda eh. I do like the hat though. I just wish I could wear glasses at the same time as wearing the hat. It really bugs me that they don't have a separate head slot and face slot. It annoys me to no bloody end. But anyways, with that, I guess now would be a good time to end this episode. I hope you enjoyed the samurai story. I know I did, even though my voice probably doesn't prove that fact. But I did enjoy it. It's just, you know, it's the middle of the night, so sometimes I try to talk a little quietly. Anyways, so I hope you all enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like and subscribe, leave a comment, possibly leave a donation, share the channel with your friends, poke the notification button. And if you'd like to support my channel, maybe visit my Patreon. And just so you know, my my Steam profile is now on the YouTube homepage. Well, my channel's YouTube homepage. So if you'd like to say add me on Steam or anything, or just talk to me on Steam, just send me a message or an invite or something. Anyways, have a good night, everybody.